Hey, what's up, good people? What's up, good people? How you doing? The markets, pre-markets are crashing, and it's not good. Not good at all. Pre-markets are crashing. We're just going to stick right to it. We're going to just stick to the facts, all right? For those of you that's in the money moves, I won't be there tomorrow, so I'm going to post this in the money moves so you guys could see this. I won't be making a video tomorrow morning. I'm making it now. All right. So let's see what's going on. Look at that, good people. That's not good at all. That's not good at all. Usually, for those of you that don't know, usually when you see the pre-markets down, all right, this is the NASDAQ, and it was just down by over 700 points, okay? So the NASDAQ was down over 700 points. And so, hey, how you doing, son? How you doing, son? So 700 points. So we're down now. This is the implied opening futures, okay? On the Nasdaq is negative 630, all right? The S&P is negative 150, and this is in the pre-markets, right? God bless you guys. I love you guys more than you know. More than you know, all right? And so here's what's going on. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla in the post-markets were down, and the aftermarkets was down by 8%. So it ran up 5%, down by 8%, right? NVIDIA, or NVIDIA, like some people say, was flat for the day. And now it is down 5.68, okay? Palantir went up 3% and gave back almost 8% in the aftermarkets. Now, it continued to fall past here. Crypto, Bitcoin was down to 82.9 just a while ago, all right? And you could see here the fear, we're moving back towards extreme fear. So for those of you, this morning, Bitcoin was at 87. It went down to 82.9 a little while ago. And you just see a ton of red, straight flush out. XRP, look at that. Over the last 24 hours, down 2.4%. Ethereum, 3%. Bitcoin, 1.47%. And this is Amazon is down by 6%. So all of this happened in the post market, but it actually got worse than that because this is actually creeping. As you can see now, it was down when I first hit the go button. It was down by 700 points. Good people, this is the NASDAQ. This is not one stock. This is the entire NASDAQ. And so that's a lot. So as a matter of fact, let's just go to the NASDAQ, okay? So if we go to the NASDAQ, now, you know what? We could go back. What was there? You know what? Let's look at Tesla and let's look at the aftermarket, okay? So we could see this is market close right here, right? That's market close. So Tesla fell another 700 and look, another 8% aftermarket. So we got it right here, but that's just the post market, okay? So let's see what is going on here. Let's try this. Let's try the NASDAQ. No, it's not going to show us. It's not going to show us what's happening in real time. So what I wanted to show you guys and prepare you guys for is that it's coming down. And I was afraid of that mark up before the announcement by the White House. I was afraid of that markup. And, some of the stuff he said had already been said. Some of the stuff was already priced in. So the truth be told, it could have been worse than this. But some of the stuff that he said was already priced in. Now, I've been saying that something needed to happen, and we had the unfair end of the deal, this tariff deal, right? And if he was using this as a bargaining tool, then I stood behind it. But I also appreciate you guys. I also told you guys the truth that you and I are going to pay for it. All right, dear Larry, you agree? God's gift. Man, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And here's what I want to tell you guys. My heart breaks. My heart breaks. I'm going to be okay. Though tomorrow morning, my portfolio is going to be down by a lot, like a lot, like more than this house costs. That's how much my portfolio is going to be down by. And I'm going to look you guys in the eye and tell you I'm going to be fine. But my heart breaks for some of you guys that have been on this journey and you just got in and you're just seeing all of your hard work just go to nothing. My heart breaks for those of you that's close to retiring and you want to get out and you were ready to retire. And here we go with this. And I will just tell you, this tariff thing was tried in the 30s. It was tried once in the 30s. I'm not even going to pull it up. It was tried in the 30s and it failed horribly. Okay. And so we were all trying to figure out what he was trying to do. Hey, I really appreciate you guys. We were all trying to figure out what was he trying to do. Was he trying to use this as a bargaining tool, which I was for? But I've been constantly saying, this is going to cost us. I went to a car dealer and just to ask a question, not to buy a car. And he said that, hey, we had 30% more people walk through the door on the first. Why? Because they were trying to beat out. So we're talking $8,000 to $10,000 more. We're talking the average household spending another $3,800 a year? Check on that. It was either 28 or 38, and I know that's a lot. That's 1,000, but I was just going off the top of my head. So you and I are going to pay for it, and it's not over. I pray that level heads prevail when it comes to these other countries, and we don't get into a tariff war, which will cost us, and it's going to take a while. Again, I say this. To manufacture a car here, the average UAW worker makes $35 an hour. All right? To manufacture a car in Mexico, $2.75 to $5. And now who's going to pay that big gap in salary? That for anybody that has a small business, that is your biggest expense. Is payroll. And who's going to pay that gap? You and I. So my heart breaks for those of you that were getting ready to retire and tap out, and you're watching your 401ks and your retirements go down. And I wish I didn't care. And I wish that I wasn't so passionate. But I do. And all I got for you guys is the truth, even the ones I went off on. And so I just wanted to show you guys what was happening and to prepare yourself for tomorrow as this creeps back up. The entire NASDAQ down 674 points. Now, usually this early in the pre-markets, if you're down by like 40 points, it's no big deal. Negative, 50 points. But if you're down by 100 points, then that's something to look at. And if you're down by 674 points on the entire NASDAQ, and the S&P is down by 160 points, and the Dow is down by 825 points right now, tomorrow morning is not looking good. Now, there could be some good news, some positive news, and I don't know what that news would be at this point that could come across the airwaves, and we could do a little better. But right now, I don't know, right? Welcome to San Diego. Come check out Cybertrucks. Okay, so that's what I correction or crash. I think we right now we're in correction territory right now, good people. On the Nasdaq, we're in correction territory. We're probably down by 20% on the Nasdaq. We were down by, well, let's see what tomorrow holds, because we were already down close to 14%, and now we're down another 3%. Yep, about 17 to 18%, probably 17% on the Nasdaq. The Dow down another 2%. And the S&P is in correction territory now because it's down. Implied opening, as you can see. So this is the implied opening on the S&P. It's implying that we're down another 2.74%. And we were already down by like 9. So we are in correction territory, all right? And so that's why I wanted to come on and discuss this with you guys. Crypto was just the same. Just like some of you guys, I started dollar cost averaging back in to some of these positions. And then as you could see, the gauge is moving back towards extreme fear. Okay? That's what's going on, good people. I'm not going to show you Stock Up You. It's in the link below. Now's the time to be studying. I got Klarna where you can just pay like 100 and something a month. And still got 2024 prices. But I'm telling you guys, now is the time to be really serious about your money. And I will tell you, even though this is difficult, when you guys open up your brokers tomorrow morning and you look at it, it's not gonna look good. It's just not gonna look good. But you know, I want you to think about this before you make any quick decisions. And that is that the lower you buy and the lower it is, the less risk you have. Once you buy an equity, a stock, or crypto, your job is to manage risk. And so that's what I do, manage risk. And I'm just gonna look you guys in the eye and tell you, over the last couple of weeks, I spent $250,000 buying ETFs. And it is what it is. I'm just as real as it could be. Now, if this is the bottom, then we don't know, right? But what I don't want you to do, of course, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. But what I could say is that don't make a harsh decision to just sell everything, and you may be selling at the bottom, because I don't care what you see when you open up your broker accounts. I don't care what you see when you look at your broker. It is paper loss until you sell it, because we could be priced in at this point. Just think about this. What else could come out that would drive this market further down? What else could come out that could drive this market further down, right? And if you think it's at the bottom now, then I want you to make a decision based on that. Yep. Someone said this is not the bottom. There's a possibility it can't be. There's a possibility you're right, and no one knows. All right. And someone right behind you said we are at the bottom. All right. I appreciate that. But all I'm going to say is take your emotions out. All right. Because you're not losing unless you sell. So let me end by showing you guys this. All right. Again, I sometimes you just have to go back to just simplicity. Okay. And so the S&P is down. Okay. And let's go back a year, and we are down, another 2% from the highs. So this is just average. Okay. So we're down by 7, 8, 9. We're down by 10%. So we're down about 10% in correction. But I'm just going to show you this one more time. Every time that we've went down, even if you didn't have any dry powder to add to your positions, all you had to do was wait. Again, here, all you had to do was wait. Again, here, all you had to do was wait. And so, all I'm saying to you is, regardless of who's been president, we've been through COVID. We've been through World War II, the stock market, World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War, 9/11, all of these things that is even, and tariffs before, which was horrible. I believe it was in the 30s. And the stock market has rebounded 100% of the time. It's just going to be a trying time, okay? And you can go back and you can see, you can just type in what happened the last time we had tariffs wars. The only thing that I'm saying to you, and I'm serious about this, is that I'm praying for these leaders to have cool heads and let cool heads prevail, because this is our money that they're playing with, okay? This is our hard-earned money that they're playing with. And even if you don't have a dime in the stock market, you're going to be paying more for just about everything you consume, from clothes to electronics to groceries to cars. Yeah, we don't buy a car every day, but everybody eats, okay? So that's what I wanted to tell you guys. Thank you guys for the super chats. I was trying to go back up and read the one before that, but that's all I wanted to say, good people. There we go. Thank you, time. All is well. Thank you, Jackson, Dale Jackson. Thank you. All right. So that's all I want to say. Not true. What's not true? Tell me what's not true. Tell me what's not true. And let's just, maybe I can help you and maybe not. So tell me, Dwayne, what's not true, Dwayne Diesel. Because that's all I got for you is the truth. Hopefully it's not an overreaction. Actually, yeah, this is it. Hopefully it is an overreaction, all right? Which the market does all of the time. Hopefully it's an overreaction. Remember, like the hardest blow, and I've been saying this, whenever, oh, you talking about recovering 100% of the times? Yes, it has. That is true. The stock market recovers 100% of the times, okay? 100%. You do your own research, people. Whenever you read anything, do your own research, including you that made the statement. Do your own research. It has recovered 100% of the time. So I don't know where you're getting your data from, but I got a lot of data that will back that up. All right. So I'm telling you guys here that this could be an overreaction, and hopefully it is an overreaction. Remember, usually the first strike in war, remember what happened over in the Ukraine. As soon as the bombs hit, boom, it bottomed out, right? Unfortunately, people started to sell. And then what happened? Shortly thereafter, it hits, as soon as the bombs hit, the stock market took a hit, crypto took a hit, but then it bombed before the war was over, okay? Because there was so much talk about these tariffs, some of this stuff was priced in. But I do want you guys to understand and realize this. Just like earnings, there was a reason why they chose to have this right at closing bell. That was by design. All right. Didn't say on the, thank you. I don't even know who that is. So I want you, and all by get an understanding. Just realize that they did this right at closing bell. Now, I'm done with the politics. I'm not saying who is right, who is wrong, is your money. I'm just going to lay out the facts, and then you believe whatever you want to believe. All I got for you here is the truth, okay? But again, think long and hard about what you're going to do with your portfolios before you make any harsh decision. Okay, let me answer just a few questions. I don't want to be rude to you guys. Yep, yes. I appreciate it. This is a journey. Several weeks and months is short. Sort out the pain forward. Hey, you think we're going to see 7 weeks or months? Because, you know, the truth be honest with you, in 2022, we did. We didn't see several weeks. We saw months, okay? All right, everyone stay calm. This is what you live for. Right. That's it. That's it. I like that. All right. That's true. That's true. That's true. 80K seems like a nice number to spring from. You're talking about Bitcoin? Yeah, this could be, JoJo, you could be right. It could be an overreaction based on, I just wish the market didn't pump up because it faked out a lot of people and they thought it was good. If Yeah, they need to look over the charts, the history of the stock market. That's right. That's right. This too shall pass, Anthony. That's right. This too shall pass. We just getting started. China about to go wild. Unfortunately, you could be right also. But let's pray. Let's pray. Look, let's pray for these leaders, man. Yeah, I'm better. I'm better, man. I'm better. I'm chilling like a villain. I appreciate you too. I know, Kevin, your portfolio's down. Everybody's portfolio's down. Everybody's. Yep. That is true. Considering everything, Bitcoin has held strong through all of the tariff talk. It has held strong. So I wholeheartedly agree. I stand with my brother from another mother. We be like, okay, just stand firm, and that's it. Tom Hodges, that's it. That's my twin brother right there. uh, Much love for you, Tom. Tariff is old and tweak. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why are what's with the 401ks worried about? Just borrow against it. Da, 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 da. You know what, guys? This comment right here, I want you guys with 401ks to talk to, your HR departments, talk to a money manager, talk to a licensed money manager or your HR department. And the best thing to do, and I have to say this, just about everyone I know that tapped into their 401k and just sold like in 2008 regretted it when all they had to do was wait. And I'm not telling you, I'm just saying, based off of all of my conversations, and I've had many, when they've sold in times like this, they've always regretted it. Yep. That's true. The end user pays for it. Okay. What's this? Yep. Thank you. Yep. All right, good people. I am going to leave it right there. Hey, I appreciate that. Yep. Appreciate that. Yep. I appreciate that. Should I fast for 3 days and seek Jesus? Yes. Yes, Alan. For all of us. For all of our portfolios. Yes, please. I'll throw a birthday party for you. I will take you out and get you the best steak ever after the fast. Appreciate you guys. Okay. Hey, we're gonna stay focused here. I had my Kramer-like meltdown, and I apologize for for I'm not apologizing for what I said. I meant every word I said. But I apologize for some of you guys that were like, whoa, because this is serious, good people. This is our money. This is our journey. And something like this happens all of the time. And just think about this. This money doesn't just go into the ether. The stocks that you're selling and the wealth, it's shifted. And unfortunately, generally it shifts from the 95% to the 5%. One way or another, they wind up getting it. And so I just want you to think about that. Me either, JH. I ain't selling. JH, me either. Play better, hold them. 40s. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Yep. Yeah, come on. That's true. Meta girl. That's true. Be patient. Yep. Listen to, you got a lot of wisdom over here. Are tariffs good or bad short term? Are tariffs good or bad for short and long term stocks? Tariffs are bad for short and long term stocks. They're bad. Now, if it's just bad, and the only thing tariff is good for is for those that have got dry powder, because clearly you can see the market is tanking, and it didn't just start tanking; it's been down, right? And when you see numbers like this, Dow down 800, implied open now, Dow down 800 points, S&P 157 points, NASDAQ 655 points. So that's not good. Yeah. For about for the low. Yeah. Much love. Yeah, bear market beard. Dennis, bear market beard, brother. Yeah, yep. Bear market beard. That look like I'm gonna be rocking it a little longer. It will rebound. All right. Yeah. No apologies. All right. Yeah. The what is that? People need to relax, educate yourselves, and don't sell. I am 41, retired, blue collar worker. There you go. Look at that. Boom. 41. Yep. That's right. I thank you. Yep. I'm human. Yeah. Yes. That's it. This is the way we're gonna stay. We're gonna stay positive. Thank you, Liberty. Liberty. Sorry, I had to say that. That they play those commercials every 5 minutes. And one of these days, we're gonna talk about these drug pushers. Man, what's up with all of these commercials? They got y'all singing about taking drugs every 5 minutes. This just, man. I got type 2 diabetes and I'm managing it well. And everybody's just dancing. Once a day, Jardians, and then the Ozempic song. We just jacked up on drugs. We singing about it. All right, I'm gonna leave it right there before I start rambling on. I'm going to probably see you guys tomorrow after closing bell. I'm gonna post this link in the Money Moves. You want to stay tuned to Money Moves. Those of you that we're not hitting real hot option plays all of this time, though. When I do an option, it's pretty good. But we're just, guiding you guys through this on how to make money, okay? But I won't be in there tomorrow, so I'm doing this now while the market is, tanking. Look at that. Going back towards negative 700 again, all right? So it is what it is, good people. But I love you guys. I'm here for you. Melt down, melt up, suited up, beard up, bear market beard, headache, you name it. I'm going to be here. I'm here for you guys for the long run. All right. See you probably tomorrow after closing bell. Live, love, laugh, and learn.